Day 15, we're going to Asia. This week we're featuring Asia, and tonight our kids get in on the cricket cookie fun. What is that, Tai Tai?
A chapulina.
A what?
A chapulina.
What does it say?
Ty said it's a trampolina.
Yeah, it is. So tell me, Ty, who eats insects? You eat insects?
No, Ty.
Boys eat bugs.
Birthday bread.
And here we are. Tonight we are making naan. And that's a bread, like a type of bread that we're going to cook up a little bit here. We kind of got it rolled out. You get the flour and all the other stuff. Naomi made these things, so of course she made it. She did substitute some of the flour for mealworm powder, so we're pretty stoked about that. We've got our insect built in and insect protein built in. We're supposed to roll them out to, I guess, like an 1/8 of an inch or something like that. Alright, just gonna roll this out. Naomi will be joining me shortly to fix any of my mistakes. Because you know, she's a much better cook than I am. I found that if I don't flour this, then it sticks way too much. And when I flour it nicely, then it rolls out nicely. So I don't know if the insect proteins make it stickier, but I have noticed that even with these recipes, the different ones that we've done the last few days, that they seem to stick a little bit more so to the surface. So we just put a little bit extra flour on there. And next we will cook them up. Naomi, what is this over here?
It is called korma.
Korma. So what's in it?
It has some very yummy things.
Okay.
Some onion and garlic and ginger, which
Oh,
we
I
were
love ginger.
pretty excited about. Potatoes, carrots, some hot peppers, some bell peppers, some green peas,
Okay.
curry powder, and then a little bit of coconut milk.
So on this side of Asia, we kind of see some crossover, with Afghanistan, Pakistan, and
In India.
In India, yeah. So we see some of the flavors maybe mixing there, and that's pretty cool for me. And the other one that we found was Mongolia. And Mongolia, I'm doing research on Mongolia. It's like meat, and then with a side of meat, and then for dessert there's some meat. So, I mean,
It's gonna be tricky to work with.
yeah, so fruits and vegetables are real high. They don't really grow there because of the soil, because of the temperatures and all that kind of stuff. I should say it's a lot more seasonal. And one of the articles I was reading says if you're going to go to the market, the fruit and vegetable market, make sure you have a platinum credit card because it's going to be expensive. So we see that Mongolia. We may take a brief look at on how we can maybe infuse some insects into that diet. Although I am not eating any meat, so that could be a little bit of a challenge. However, Mongolia's got a high concentration as well of chronically hungry. But there's all kinds of places that we can really highlight. This is just about we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna keep that one for a moment and let's just see.
So it said like 1 to 2 minutes on each side.
This is really just cooking the surface. So it'd be interesting to see how that turns out. Almost looks like it's making it rise a little bit more.
This does have a little yeast in it.
Has
So
a little
I think
yeast
that's kind of
into
the
it.
biggest
Okay.
difference between the chapati and even the tortillas.
Right.
They don't have any yeast.
They don't have the yeast, so this has
The
yeast.
rice is. But I've never been over in Asia.
Right.
And while we have tons of friends and we know some great people from there, I am kind of excited just to learn a little bit more about that culture and experience their food and
Absolutely.
just learn to
And
appreciate
when
them.
we've got friends that, especially one right now in Singapore, I've got friends in Japan and some friends from Korea. So one of the high concentration of chronically hungry are in North Korea. So I was doing a little bit of research on that. We may try to cover that a little bit. However, we understand that there's a challenge with that, with the political climate there. However, still, this guide is for them. If the guide could get in there and people could start raising their own food as well, That's a win-win. Oh, let me see, we got it. Yeah, that looks good. That is like a bread. Mm-hmm. We're eating korma with a side of naan.
One of the things I enjoyed is that it said before Afghanistan was making all the news, it was known for some great food, and I'm excited to try it.
One of the cool things I got to do today in my running around, which I didn't bring my camera around with me, is I deposited a check from a donor.
Yes, I know about this.
Yes, that really, really helps. And this week, we're gonna have lots of calls to action this week, and help people get involved and really put it out there. I feel like we've had a couple weeks where people got to see what we're working on, and even after, like when we're talking, like we've got 2 more weeks of this, Asia.
Today's the halfway mark.
I know it is. Today is the halfway mark. Yeah, celebration. Yay. But we're dreaming, like even beyond the first 30 days of how we're going to get to show our viewers, you guys, how insects, consuming insects as a family can be done. We're going to keep having fun with this. One of the things I'm curious about, yes, we're eating. And I'm curious though, I need to look into, I'm trying to make sure I chew up the insects well because of the exoskeleton. It's cooked.
That's a good point.
And so I'm trying to chew it up well so that my body breaks it down properly. But I got an email back from Nahavi, who has supplied these from Mercy Makata, and kind of like the process of the chapulines, and how they roast them, and so it's similar to like shellfish. They're kind of a greenish, grayish color to start, and then as they roast them, as they cook them, just like with like shrimp or lobster or anything else, they kind of turn red, and that would give them that red, really cool hue to it. Now the flavorings, so the chipotle and the adobe, the other flavorings can cause it to be a little bit more red because it's the flavoring. That was pretty cool news.
It makes a lot of sense, but I wouldn't have thought of that.
We've had lots of people ask why they're red. So if you're wondering why chapulines are red, that's why.
Now we know. So what do you guys have?
Cricket cookies.
Did you guys suspect that might be coming?
Yeah.
Are you pretty excited about it?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I tried them last night and they are delicious. So, pick it up, sniff it,
Don't eat it yet.
lick it so you can claim it as yours, and enjoy. Tell me what you think.
I got some.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Jess, did you try it?
Yep.
What do you think?
Good.
Chocolate.
It's
I think it
it's really good. If you want to dip it in the milk, you can. Okay. Chloe, what do you think?
got in my nose.
It got in your nose because I told you to sniff it, huh? Abs, what do you think?
Really good.
They're really good, huh?
Yeah.
Silas, what do you think?
Good and healthy.
They are. It says there's 30 crickets per cookie. So if you have half a cookie, how many crickets are you eating?
15.
Yes. 15.
I'm tired.
I know, that's all right. 15 crickets you guys are eating right now.
Don't.
Isn't this the best way to eat 15 crickets ever?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
There's 10 grams of protein in one cookie.
So we have 5 grams of protein.
Right. Mm-hmm. And this is from Cowboy Crickets. Remember how you said you really like that name, Silas? Yummy. And
So if you want to try one of these cookies, or maybe 6 or 12, you can head over to their website, and you can order. We'll link the website below, and you can purchase yours there. And you can get 5% off if you use the promo code Bugs End Hunger. So you order those, Bugs End Hunger for promo code. Not only do you get 5% off, but they send us 5% to support the campaign. So I'm actually just encouraging you to take care of your taste buds and yourself, and eat some crickets in a cookie and help support ending hunger. So go check them out, guys.
life. Tonight, well, I have a little bit more to do tonight. I'm gonna put the footage in and do all the different things. And so for dessert tonight, I'm having something to boost my protein. Protein counts were pretty low today, which I ate food. But I wasn't super hungry today. And so I looked at my protein counts and knew I needed to do something. So I'm gonna just say, Chapul to the rescue. Chapul's got this protein shake, and there's 20 grams in a serving. 20 grams of protein. I'm really thankful for Chapul sending us the product so that we could sample it, test it, and use it. Because I believe it's a part of health. I believe it's part of me being healthy through this 30-day experiment. And so just want to give them a shout out. I want you guys to go check them out and order some bars or some protein shakes.